Well, it's pretty quiet at the Toronto Congress Centre right now. We have seen a little burst of activity in the last 30 minutes or so with a lot of staffers and volunteers who will make this convention run start to show up for their jobs. But all quiet here. The event starts really this afternoon. Registration starts at 2, and then you'll start to see members roll in through the afternoon. There's a welcome reception this evening, and then the big event is that fireside chat with the Premier tomorrow night. Of course, media is going to be outside here in the cold, barred from taking any of those events in. Typically, these conventions are a chance for members to really talk about some elements of the party that they're not willing to talk about out in public. And so not having the media inside means that we don't get to hear some of those inner machinations. We don't get to hear some of the points of contention within the PC party. We know that Doug Ford has faced some criticism from some factions over the last year or so, really arguing with the conservative part of the PC brand, saying that they don't see enough from him when it comes to things like tax cuts. They really take issue with the level of spending. Remember, Doug Ford has, in all his time in government, put out bigger and bigger budgets, bigger spending budgets than the previous Liberal government ever did. And so there were some members of the party that were hoping to have some of those frank discussions in the open, push that agenda on the convention floor, but media won't get to participate or witness any of that this weekend. We won't hear a formal speech again from the Premier either, just that fireside chat tomorrow night. Now, the Premier was asked about this earlier this week, and he defended keeping media outside, saying that he, as Premier, is out in front of cameras virtually every other day. That was certainly true this week, and he just says that this is a closed event for the party only and wants to keep it that way. We are, of course, hearing from opposition parties who say that their conventions, even when it comes to policy and deciding the future of direction of their parties, they throw the doors open and people are allowed to participate and witness those discussions. And so they say the Premier should be doing the same, and so should his party. Reporting live from Etobicoke, I'm Siobhan Morris. Michelle, back to you.
Thank you, Siobhan.